Hey everybody, what's going on out there? This is zDog. Please gather around, gather around. So we've been having Decorators Week. And I've been asked by someone to go and give my opinion on the best things to buy. So, this event and some of the changes that have actually happened to Dragonville right now. Decorators Week is offering something very special. And I've already investigated a little bit into it. And I really hope that my suggestions are taken very seriously. And I'll even explain why. First of all, inside of the islands, it's not the islands that's up for discount. It's the island themes. Island themes are great. You could get island themes in most of our events. So you don't even really have to come in here and get island themes unless you want to. If you got the gems for it, I mean, knock yourself out. But I would just wait until they offer them during events. What we have here is inside of the decorations itself to decorate your park with some of the best stuff possible. Now, all this stuff here is all great and fine and dandy. These are all nice to have right here for your rift elements and stuff. That's great. I recommend that people decorate with lights. You need lamps in your park because events like Christmas and the Halloween event, it's dark. Your background is dark. And it's kind of on the gloomy side. So having lights are very important. Decorating with some houses every now and again is great. Having an occasional rocket somewhere, it's even wonderful too. These lights right here, the fancy lights, you could do a lot of stuff with these. But here's something that you won't see a lot of. Mushrooms. You need to put these things are really big, and so it shouldn't really take that much decorate. You could randomly just like make a trail of mushrooms, like they have to walk somewhere to get somewhere. Matter of fact, I'll show you. If you're in my friends list, I will decorate with the mushrooms later, and maybe you can see. Mushrooms are great. Trees are great. Fancy trees are great. However, anniversary items. I've already got it. I've got all the anniversary. Anniversary statues are very unique to a person's park. And they really, however you decide to use them, in like a display, like a walk of anniversary. Like I have put them inside of my egg pedestal garden to give a sort of a memorial to the anniversaries. They're very nice to have. This Tuft of Terra, this is a new flower that came out. We got a couple, well, maybe it's not so new, but we got one that's pretty close to that. Now, here's some more of your anniversaries. I'm just saying, these things are really nice to have. Do not be afraid to use flowers in your park. You can decorate with buildings and trees and stuff. Having flowers in your park, really brighten it up. And believe it or not, it really helps your park grow. It doesn't seem very significant, but you can level up your park if you're at a low level. Put flowers. Decorating your park helps your park level raise up. It also will attract visitors to your park. In other words, you'll have more visitors in your park. Now, we're getting ready to go into a spot where I'm going to explain some very important stuff. And now, a few of you guys out there actually already know about this. But if you're new to the game, you really should know this. All right, the frosty lamp. Anything that has this little you know, give me a minute to figure out what that is. It's a I had it on top of my head. Shoot. That little thing there at the bottom on the flag. It's it's very rare. These things are expensive during the season that they're available. And what I mean is, this comes out during Christmas, okay? During the Christmas winter event. These things are really expensive. They could be somewhere between, see what we get during Christmas. Presents, that's what we get. We get to collect presents. These things could be 100 presents each. 100 of those. 100 points of those. That takes a little bit to gather them up. It could be 500. Could be 1,000. It really depends. These are expensive. Anytime you see this little flag down here, it's a commemorative, I believe. So you really want to watch for those. That's very important to get. You don't have to put them anywhere right now. If you have yourself a cold theme, or you've got yourself some Christmassy stuff, you could put these in there. The frost petal lamp is just really great. I need more of them myself, but I just can't afford them. All of these are commemorative. Get the commemorative stuff. I know they're really, some of them is just really big, hard to figure out where to put them, but you can find a spot. Don't be afraid to buy some of these more bulkier things. You can decorate with those. That's for sure. All right, so now we're getting ready to talk about some stuff that is super expensive. And I'm not lying to you. Pine trees. These are special pine trees. Generally, only available during the winter Christmas event. And they cost somewhere between 500 to 1,500 Christmas present points a piece. Not cheap at all. Not cheap at all. So if you can get them here with your coins, get them here with your coins. There's another one just like it. It's a solitary Christmas tree. Now, all of these right here, these are not cheap either. These fence pieces are expensive. They're about $1,500 a piece, 1,000 to 1,500 a piece of Christmas presents. You're not going to get very much out of your Christmas presents. Whenever you gather them up, it's going to be like everything else. It's going to be, about 10, 15, 50, and 100. Maybe even a 40 in there. So it's going to take you a little bit of time to accumulate the Christmas points. The decorated tree, this is an expensive piece that only comes out during certain events. We've had 2 events where this has appeared. This is a bonsai tree. And it's actually a little bit bigger than what it looks. And it goes in with the Japanese or the Asian style set that came out with the walls. Oops, that's not it. This mini tree also is with the bonsai. So that's going to be important for you to have as well. Now, I tapped on the lucky lawn. This is not a walkway. This is something that only comes out during, you guessed it, St. Patty's Day. They'll have a special event where St. Patrick's Day in the springtime, and it will be available, but it'll cost you a little bit. Each piece will cost you quite a bit. So you make kind of like a lawn, and they're just squares. They're about the same size as a walkway, but it's not a walkway. Here's some light posts that generally come out during the spring events. You'll do want to try to get these. You could probably get these during the winter events as well for Christmas lights. Ain't nothing wrong with having Christmas lights. The cherry blossoms, I think those are available all the time. Yes, the crocus flower is something that is new. That is something that is new. It came out last year. I just haven't been able to get it. It comes out during the spring event. It is a rare piece to have, honestly. So you definitely want to try to get the crocus. Get a couple of them. These trees right here, these are ones, and you only get them certain times. This came out with the Aurora event. So you definitely want to try to get those if they are available, because they'll just cost you all kinds of stuff. Now, we do have the Specimen 4D. We just got done with the event last time. This is not available outside of that event. The brine pool, I don't know. I think that is something that these two right here, these are something that comes out during the events. The water event that we just had, plus the illusion of snow that comes out during the Christmas. We should see that again, but it is cheaper here. And I believe that you can get as many as you want, but like I said, it'll cost you. I do like the flower works. It is a tree stump that shoots fireworks up in the air. I don't think it'll do it right here, but you can go to my park if you're on my friends list and take a look at that. Pine trees, or coconut trees, you do want to try to get, as well as the oasis. These are special stuff to have. The sea corals, the frozen volcano, and here's, like I said, the Asian gates and walls, limited edition. So they only come out during Decorators Week or that springtime event, whichever one it is. The Tabibao, I don't know what that is, tree, the yellow tree. That is also a tree that came out during the Aurora event, so you want to try to get that here instead of using up your Aurora event points on that. The Illusion Lava was a fire event. It also came out during the same time as the Illusion Snow. So we could be seeing that again during the time of winter. Hey, boo-boo, get the picnic basket off the picnic table before the park ranger comes. All right, that's a really bad impression, but still, you get the point. Pyramids, I know the pyramids are really, they're really big, and they're really hard to place in your park. I just threw mine on an island and decorated around it. That's about the best I could do. If you have a big island that you don't know what to do anything with, you could probably do that. Make yourself like an oasis or a desert out of it or something. I don't know. Try something. Hay barrels, the hay bales, there you go. They're only available during certain events, so you might try to get those as well as the Frosty Dance, that is out of season as well, and the Sweetie Shack, that is also outside of its event right now, so you should be able to get that. That is an Aurora and a Cold. Here's your wooden corner post that is also part of the Asian wall and doorways. So you want to try to get that. That'll be your corners. This right here would be your corner post. The waterway, I don't know, but I think that is only during the time. And the azalea bush is also only during the time of those events. There's a few things in here. The illusion melted snow is also part of that. Got some coral reefs that they were temporary. So we're seeing a lot of the stuff right here. All this stuff is temporary during the events that they come out on. So to see them during Decorators Week is very, very nice to see. We just had this anniversary of the ivory tusk. You want to try to get your Christmassy stuff. This candy machine just came out in one of the last events during the Aurora event. Kelp and the icicles. These are also stuff that are during that time. But I think the kelp might be available always. I can't remember. No, they're not. That was during that water event when we had the submarine. I can't remember. The Deepest Depths 2, I think, is what it was. A couple more kelps. Yep. You see, I only got one of each, and that was because that was all that it allowed me. But we can get more now. Trying to see. Specimen 6F, you definitely want to get. That is also with the 4D. It's one of the rare ones. And get yourself that old Love Potion stand apart. It was a limited edition that goes with your water event. Large coral, as well as your palm tree. Some more coral. Sand dune that only come out then. Your snowy fur is also a limited edition. The Tropical Cascade is a limited edition. Only comes out during that event, so you want to make sure you try to get that. The Candy Craft, you definitely want to try to get that. That is during the time of the Aurora event. This just came out recently. The Pollen Giant. If you wasn't able to get that before, you can get it now. Hey, anybody know what a hypocrite is? That is a hypocrite. Yeah. It is. And just ask Harry Potter. He knows all about the hypocrites. The Astrarium. Yeah, I said that right. Those go well with your zodiacs. Your bonsai blossom goes with the bonsai tree that you seen earlier, as well as the wooden pagoda. Yeah, that is part of the Asian walls and bonsais. They all go together. These are really nice. The ugly sweet stand sapling. It looks like a balloon tree to me, and I really think it's ugly. The Adventurer seems to be all right now. The Adventurer, I think, was only something that was available during the event. It was 2 events ago, I believe. HF, Specimen HF, oh, shoot, guys. Specimen 8H. There. Whew. I didn't know if I was going to get it. Yum, 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 yum. Get that tongue working there. Very expensive. All of the specimens out of the season, so you definitely want to try to get them. You can get as many as you want. It's cheaper to do it with the change, but if you wait, you won't get it. Now, the pagoda, I think you can get that just about any time. But that's part of the Asian culture. Now, the butterfly and the autumn pavilion are very, very nice to have. They just lively up the place a little bit. The frozen goodies, that's a Christmas. And of course, you guys, not many of us actually get these, but these little dragon figurines, they're just kind of cute to put around in your park. I'm trying to see what else they got in there. The snowman, definitely want to try to get that, and this frigid fountain. So most of all of the stuff that is outside of the seasons that they would generally come in, you're going to get them cheaper right now, instead of having to use your points that you collect during the season of that event. Now, this tiki torch, very expensive. I'm not going to lie to you. Get the tiki torches now, because it will cost you an arm and a leg when the event comes back around. Tiki torches are very expensive. Trying to see all of the things that we have here. The more crucial of everything. I'm looking for uniqueness. Get those candles. The ever-burning candles. That's a Christmassy thing. The Jade Oasis. These two right here. Dream and Gem. Those are really nice stuff. The little hut right here. The Christmassy thing. You want to get that. And the Nautilus, definitely want to try to get that. That's out of its season. You can't get it only during the season. So if you see it in Decorators Week, yeah. All right. So now you're seeing a lot of these plants right here. There are certain plants that you definitely want to get. A few of these plants are very necessary to have in order to evolve certain dragons. I believe the blue mushroom log is one of those. So try to get these, put these where you need to get them, because oh no, right here, the jelly plant log. I'm sorry guys, the jelly plant log. It evolves your berry dragon. It's crucial to have this. It helps evolve your berry dragon into... I'm trying to remember what the name of it is now. It's that eggplant looking dragon. I'll have to show you whenever I get done here. But you need that in your park. The pumpkin pad, it's okay to have. You do need the rainbow fountain. The rainbow fountain is very important because you need it in order to help evolve another dragon. Not so important to have that. Crystal Castle's kind of nice to have. Got a lot of stuff in here. Some of these pavilions right here. Which anniversary is that? Oh, yeah. For 25 gems. I should buy that. Miss Murphy's School. I'm surprised that I don't have that. Come back here and get that. Yeah, see, I can't remember. It's a specialty. Now, you do want your walkways. Try to get your walkways. Walkways are important. Now, you can do different things with them. There's your solitary tree. That is also outside of its season, but it will be coming up during the Christmas event. It only comes around once a year unless it's inside of one of these decorator weeks. Here's some new crystals that we just got. You definitely want to try to get these. Oh yeah, you can get a couple of them. They are quite pretty. I put mine inside of my gym area, my gym habitats. The hedge, that's going to be a good one to have. There's another anniversary. Now these little hay patches, or patches of wheat, they only come out during the spring season. Now your houses, you definitely want to try to get these houses. These are your rift houses. I did a video on the rift houses and your on the dragons in the houses, so you might want to check those out. And so we have all of this, guys. These last three. Your little palm trees come out, I think, only during the time of a water event, so it'd be good to have that now. And I'm going to show you that berry dragon here in a minute. But before we do, I want to go over here. I have to purchase this thing because I don't have it. Oh my goodness. Look how big it is. Mrs. Murphy. And look how big that is, guys. Oh, I don't want to hear it. You know what? We'll put it right there for right now. We'll have to make room for it, that's for sure. Yeah, I didn't get that before. All right, so let me think where I put the berry dragon. I believe the berry dragon is right here. All right, so the alderbean dragon. Yes, so I already got this. But because I think the berry dragon I got in there is a rift. I did a video on how to evolve your berry dragon into the aubergine. I'm not exactly sure why I can't. I think I might have to evolve it during complete the correct steps. See, the jelly plant is right here. Complete the correct steps to evolve this dragon into a brand new and evolve a level 18 berry dragon with any rift trait. The jelly plant log must be in the park, and 6 jelly plants must be ready to harvest in the farm. It must be raining in your park. So what they're saying now, I'll do it right here just to give you an idea. I'll tell you the secret. So you set yourself up so that the park is raining. You go to your weather station and you put rain. All right. Then you go to your garden and you plant 6 jelly plants. All right. Do not harvest. It is crucial. Do not harvest your jelly plants. They have to be ready. You plant them, let them grow. When they are ready, leave them alone. It must be raining in your park, and your jelly, your berry dragon, then can, as long as it's at level 18 or greater, be put in there for your evolving into the alderbean dragon. Outside of that, you need also 100 gems. 100 gems. You see that? Evolve for 100 gems. if you were doing it during the time of the event that the berry dragon and the aubergine evolving takes place, it will cost you, I think it's 1,000. I think it's 1,000 points of whatever it is, and I think it's in the springtime. So it's probably, I can't remember what the spring one is. It's probably baskets of food or something. So that's pretty simple. That's pretty cool. Plus, I recommend that you get the berry dragon in the rift. All right, I really do. I think you're going to really enjoy it because the berry dragon inside the rift has some pretty fantastic colors. All right, with the fire trait, and then the air trait, and the dark trait, and the plant trait, they're just really, really cool looking dragons. Really cool looking dragons. So guys, that is my honest opinion on the best things to get during the Decorators Week. Well, I'm here. I might as well go ahead and do it, right? You just never know. Got to get all those little candy corns, guys. So, go in there and decorate your park. Now, I do want to remind you that if you are on my friends list, towards the end of this event, and it's still a ways away, we still got all that time right there, but towards the end of the event, I'm going to do a video where I visit some parks, and we're going to hold that contest to see who decorated their park for Halloween the best. Qualifications to get in there in the competition. Now, I have nothing to reward you with except for giving you a first place, second place, and third place position, and then having your park on my wall. You must first be on my friends list. Second, I have to have your Dragonvale name and ID. It doesn't matter if you're on my friends list or not. I have to know what it is so I can write it down so that I know who to associate it with. My memory isn't that great, and I got a lot of people on my friends list. Now, I wouldn't win very much decorating for Halloween. Well, the simple fact is that, well, I just don't have a whole lot going on with my parks, really. But it's all right. It's okay. So, guys, until next time. Until next time, guys. This is Z-Dog. Please like, please subscribe, hit that notification. Try to get back to you soon.